Welcome to the Old Time Radio Westerns. I'm your host, Andrew Rhines, and before we get into this episode, I wanted to do a little PSA and remind you that I put out multiple shows a week of Old Time Radio Westerns. You can check them out by going to otrwesterns.com or looking up OTR Westerns on your podcast application of choice. We're releasing over 10 episodes a week so far, about 100 a month. So definitely want you to check that out. Again, otrwesterns.com and check it out. I also wanted to invite you to check out my sister podcast site, OT Netcast, and that's Netcast. So OT Netcast, Netcast, otnetcast.com. We're currently releasing mystery genre shows, and this is shows like The Shadow, Escape, Suspense, and The Whistler. And we have plans on bringing other shows to the network for you guys to listen to. So it's my non-Western old-time radio channel that I can kind of do other genres that not only I like, but hopefully you would like too. You can check us out by going to otnetcast.com or searching OTNETCAST on your podcast app of choice. Now let's get into this episode. This episode is going to be The Cisco Kid. Original air date is February 24th, 1953, and the title is Bullets and Ballets.
Here's adventure. Here's romance. Here's the famous Robin Hood of the Old West.
Cisco, the sheriff, he is getting closer.
This way, Pancho. Vámonos. The Cisco Kid. And now, our exciting story of the Cisco Kid, Bullets and Ballets. More often than not, elections in the Old Southwest were stormy affairs. The dishonest, who had special ends to serve and didn't care how they were served, wanted public officials who would not inquire into their activities. Thus, they took steps to get this type of public official elected. As our story opens, a big-jowled, slaty-eyed man is sitting at a table in the back room of a cafe, waiting. Presently...
You, sent for me, Fargo?
That's right, I did. Sit down, Frank.
I got no time to sit down.
Suit yourself.
What do you want?
How's your campaign for sheriff coming, Frank?
All right.
Done a good job of campaigning. Most everywhere I go in the country, I see the name of Frank Vincent. Kind of too bad you ain't going to be elected, Frank.
We'll know more about that tomorrow night after the votes are counted up, Mumson.
I know right now. Fargo Momsen figures things ahead of time. The sheriff we got now is doing a good job. He's going to be reelected.
You'd like to have all the cattle rustling keep right on as it is, wouldn't you, Fargo?
Careful what you say.
I didn't say you were doing it, but there are those who do say it. When I'm elected, I'm going to find out.
You better stick to being a lawyer, Frank.
Nope. I'm in this election to win.
You won't withdraw, huh?
No.
We'll see. Come over here, Ed. This is Red Alton, Frank. Heard of him, ain't you?
So you're bringing in gunmen, Fargo. Well, that's the sort of thing you do.
Red, take a good look at this hombre so you remember him.
I'll remember him, all right.
I've given him 1 hour, Red. If by then he ain't back here to tell us he's withdrawn his name as candidate for sheriff, you're going out looking for him.
I reckon I can find him without no trouble, Fargo.
I reckon you can. That's all I got to say, Frank. Now?
It's not all I got to say, Fargo. You pestered and bullied and stolen from the people of this county long enough. My first job as sheriff is going to be to come after you and get you behind the bars. I don't scare you, Fargo, and you're going to find that out.
Dad? Dad, are you home?
Yeah. I'm out in the kitchen, Jane.
Oh. I called in at your office. What are you doing out here?
Oh, just thinking things over, daughter.
Do you know who's in town? Red Alton.
Yeah, I know. He's one of the most vicious gunmen and killers in the whole Southwest.
But what's he here for? Is it in connection with the election?
Yes, daughter, it is.
And Fargo doesn't want you to be elected?
No.
I see. Dad, why don't you withdraw? Please, it isn't worth it. You're no gunman. You can't stand up to men like Red Alton. Please.
No, Jane, I'm not withdrawing. The people need good, honest law enforcement in this county. And if they elect me, that's what I'm going to try to give them.
Oh, but...
There's no use arguing. My mind's made up.
All right. But you're going to have help. The kind of help Fargo's got. People say the Cisco kids camp just outside of town. I'm going to ride out there and talk to him. Right now.
Cisco.
See, Pancho.
Pancho having fun with his little pescado. Look. He go for the bait. And Pancho take it away from him.
It is all very well, amigo, if you want to play with that fish. But if you want some trout to eat, you had better stop playing a game and try to catch him.
See, Pancho like the trout to eat, but Pancho like to play the game, too. Look, Cisco. Now he come for the bait again. Now Pancho pull it away from him.
Pancho, this is the first time I ever saw anyone fish for big trout and not try to catch them. However, have your fun, and I will catch some fish. Hey, look, Pancho, we have a visitor.
Senorita Cisco.
Whoa.
I will make her welcome, Pancho.
Pancho stay and play with the pescado.
What is there, senorita?
You heard the Cisco's here?
Si, senorita. And over there on the bank is mi compañero Pancho.
Excuse Pancho, senorita. If Pancho keep playing with your fish.
Well, that's quite all right. Cisco, my father's in a lot of danger, and I'm here to see if you'll help him.
Well, I will do what I can, senorita. Shall we sit down on this log?
Oh.
I regret I have no chair to offer you. Now, tell me about it.
Well, Dad's running for sheriff, and the cattle rustlers don't want him to be elected.
Well, I can understand that.
So Fargo Momsen has brought in Red Alton.
Oh, Red Alton, that hombre. See, I know of him.
Well, I'm afraid that if Dad doesn't withdraw, Red'll...
Si, senorita. You need not say it. Your father's name is?
Frank Vincent, and I'm Jane Vincent. Can you help him, Cisco?
We can try, Pancho and I. We'll ride to town with you now, senorita Jane. Pancho!
See, Cisco. Look how he fish. Pancho thinks you almost get yourself on the hook that time.
Pancho, no more playing with the little fish for now. Come, we have work to do.
The hour's up, Red.
Yeah. You want me to go looking for that Vincent hombre, Fargo?
You won't have to go look far for him. Just went into his office across the street.
What about the sheriff?
Here, you're going to cause no trouble. He's staying out to my ranch till the election's over.
Yeah, I'm ready any time you say, Fargo.
You reckon I'll walk across the street with you? I'd like to see this. Come on.
Just let me make sure of these guns. Always pays to see the cylinders are working smooth. Yeah. Working all right. Come on, Fargo, come on. Is this Vincent hombre fast with a gun?
He's fast enough. Don't reckon he's fixing to get into no gunfight. Not with you, Red.
Ain't many of them are. It's been some time since I killed a man, Fargo. Been over a month now. Come on, let's get there.
Frank sees us coming. He's getting up out of his chair. What about it, Frank?
I told you what about it before.
Ain't gonna withdraw, huh?
No.
All right, Red, gotta work.
Reach for your gun, hombre. I'll do that. I guess I ain't lost the knack of it in that month, Fargo.
Killed him plumb center, Red. Hell, that gives us the election hands down.
Slow down,
Try
loco.
Dad's office first,
Si,
Cisco.
senorita. Pancho.
Hey, Cisco, the office, boys.
Come on. Santo. Dr. Ray.
Dad! Dad!
Can be they say you're dead, Cisco?
Oh, see.
Those fiends. Those murderers.
His heart is still beating. Senorita, where can we find a doctor? Quickly.
Is he alive?
See, but get the doctor at once.
Yes, he lives just a few doors away. I'll get him.
See. Loosen his collar.
Yeah, we lift him up on the desk, Cisco.
No.
No?
Might be fatal to him to do that. We'll not move him.
Where he shot, Cisco?
I'm not sure, but I think the bullet missed his heart. Must have. He's breathing.
That Red Orton, he a bad hombre, Cisco.
He's a very bad hombre, Pancho. Also, that Fargo Mumson is a bad hombre. I know of him, too.
See, he rustled the cattle.
Nobody dared to stop him. Pancho, our work is cut out for us in this town.
Doctor's coming right along, Cisco. Is there...
He's still alive, senorita.
Oh, thank goodness. I'd like to shoot down that Red Alton myself and Fargo Mumson, too.
Where can they be found, do you know?
Oh, Fargo's usually over there in the cafe. Do you think Dad's going to live, Cisco?
I hope so, senorita. But that is what the doctors say. Pancho!
Yeah?
There is nothing more we can do for Senor Vincent now. So let us get over to that cafe.
This the cafe, Cisco, no?
See, Pancho.
Can't you not see anyone in here?
People are keeping out of the public places today, amigo. You know that Red Alton is in town.
Not good for 1, 2 hombres to scare elections.
It is anything but good, Pancho. Very bad.
Very bad.
Another door over there. Let us see what is behind it.
Pancho think these hombres behind that door.
Would not surprise me if they were, Pancho. When I open the door, be ready to draw.
Uh-huh.
I know who we're walking into.
Pancho ready, Cisco.
Hear low voices. Don't be there expecting anyone. Now.
Hey, you get out of here. Oh. It's the Cisco kid, Red.
Yeah, I see it is. I've been waiting to meet up with him.
You will have to wait no longer, hombre. Stay where you are, both of you.
Pancho watch them too, Cisco.
Mumson, Senor Vincent was shot within the past hour at his office.
Yeah? Hey, you hear that, Red? It says Benson was shot.
Of course, you know nothing about that.
Of course we don't, Cisco.
Alton, I want to look at your guns.
Better be careful, Cisco, or you sure will get a look at him.
Very well, let us see. Stand back, Pancho.
Yeah.
Keep your eye on this other hombre.
Yeah, he a big, fat, good target, Cisco.
I do not think we will have to shoot. For that bad killer does not dare to draw his gun.
Easy now, Cisco. We don't want no gunplay.
Did you hear what I said, Alton? You do not dare to draw. To do, I am waiting.
Just about one more word out of you.
Very well, 1 word, 2 words, 3 words. You are a cowardly, sneaking coyote, Alton. Is that enough?
No, Red, no.
If it wasn't for Fargo here, Cisco, I'd gun you down the second.
So, Fargo is your master, bad man. Ha ha. It is nice that you can hide behind his orders, is it not? Very well, since you do not dare to draw, turn around. Raise your hands. Come on, turn around. My patience is short. Now I will examine those guns. Keep watching them, Pancho.
See, Cisco. Pancho watch like a hawk.
Keep your guns very clean, Alton. Also, I find 2 cartridges missing. That is strange. I thought bad killers like you always reloaded at once. So much for those guns. I'll throw them in the corner. So you shot Senor Vincent, Alton. You may turn around now.
I'm going to do more than just turn around, Cisco.
You want to fight with the fist, eh? I will accommodate you.
I'll kill you with my bare hands.
I doubt that. So then I'm going to knock you through that window, Alton, and I'm going to do it right now.
Is Cisco doing? Is Cisco knock him through the window and he turned a complete summer of the soul.
Now, a word to you, Mumson. This election is going to be held tomorrow and held honestly. Do you hear me?
Yeah, sure, Cisco.
And if I hear so much as one whisper that you are trying to tamper with it anymore, you will get the same treatment your jackal Red Alton just got. Remember that. Come, Pancho.
But before the election is over, Cisco is going to hear more from Fargo Monson and Red Alton. Much more. In just a moment, we'll continue our thrilling story of the Cisco Kid. Now, back to the Cisco Kid and our exciting story, Bullets and Ballets. When Fargo Monson, powerful cattle rustler, could not induce Frank Vincent to withdraw from the race for sheriff, he had his hired killer, Red Alton, shoot Vincent down. Asked to help by Vincent's daughter, Jane, the Cisco Kid responded by knocking Alton through a cafe window. Now, our friends, Cisco and Pancho, are on their way to Vincent's home.
Pancho never see Cisco so mad as when he fight that Orton hombre.
See, I was angry, Pancho. Too angry. Anyone is foolish to get so angry.
Pancho thinks Cisco got a good reason. We all finished with our work now, Cisco?
Indeed, we are not, amigo. Our work has just begun.
Oh?
The people of the town know that Red Alton is here, and they know why.
Uh-huh.
We must convince them before they vote that he is not to be feared.
How we do this, Cisco?
The moment I do not know, Pancho, but I think we will find a way. Oh, Diablo.
Oh, no, we gotta look for a way now.
Come on, let us inquire for Senor Vincent.
See, Cisco, we inquire.
Oh, come on in, Cisco, Pancho.
Gracias, senorita.
Gracias, senorita.
I've got good news for you, Cisco. Wonderful news. Dad's going to get well.
Oh, see, it's good, Cisco.
Oh, that is wonderful news, senorita.
Jane,
Yes, Dad?
that Cisco and Pancho?
Yes.
Bring them in here.
Well, all right, Dad.
Well, you are a healthy-looking man, Senor Vincent.
Well, I guess I'm healthy and I've got a right to be after Red Alton's bullets, Cisco. I take you, Cisco.
See, and this is Pancho, senor.
Buenos dias, senor.
I'm obliged to you both.
Oh, but there is nothing to be obliged for, senor. Anything we can do to help elect an honest man is but our duty.
Oh, but Dad's out of the race now, Cisco.
So who says so?
What? Now, please, Dad.
I'm in this race to stay, daughter, on a bullets and ballots platform.
Dear, I might have known it.
You should be proud of him, senorita. Now that Pancho and I know you still are in the race, senor, we will go right out and start campaigning for you.
I'd sure appreciate it, Cisco. I can't do much from this bed.
Cisco started a campaign by knocking Red Alton through the cafe window.
What?
He do. He knocked
Did you, Cisco?
Well, I am not sure that it was wise.
The people have got to know that. If they do, it'll elect me.
Hey, Red. Red, we got to do something quick. That story's all over town about how Cisco knocked you through the window.
Oh, he's bragging about it, huh?
Oh, it ain't him. It's that sidewinding partner of his and the Vincent girl. They got people out spreading the story.
I'm getting even with Cisco for that Falco. Don't think I ain't. It's getting dark now. As soon as it's real dark, I'm going out and fill that hombre so full of lead it'll take 10 men to pick him up.
No, wait. I got a better idea. I want them two hombres at the polling place tomorrow alive. No killings, Red.
But then what do you want done?
I want you to take some of the boys, go out to Cisco's camp. When they come along, jump them, gun whip them, and bring them in.
Bring him in where?
Best place I know is to keep them in jail. I'll have Pete ride out and get the keys from the sheriff.
That was quite a day's work, Pancho.
See, Cisco. Pancho's so hungry, the mesquite tastes like an enchilada to Pancho.
I could eat something myself, amigo.
Pancho wish now he catch that little fish.
We will eat something just the same. We have supplies waiting for us. What's the matter, Diablo?
Loco not like something too, Cisco. He's all right, Loco. He's maybe the skunk.
Or some other animal. Oh, Diablo.
Oh, now.
Yeah, it's good to be back in camp, Pancho.
Pancho not like the town, Cisco. Pancho let it...
Santo Diablo, what is bothering you? Do not act that way about a little animal.
Pancho think that... Look out, Cisco, behind you! Try to whip out!
That fixes him for now. Tie him up, boys, and we'll take him in like Fargo wants. But it sure is hard for me to keep from drilling the both of them.
My head is coming off. Pancho, where are you?
Pancho here, Cisco.
Oh, it's dark in here. Oh, my hands are tied behind my back.
See, Pancho's hands tied too, Cisco.
What did we... Oh, now I remember. You were struck down at our camp, amigo.
Where are we now, Cisco?
I do not know where we are, Pancho. What is hitting against something? Sounds like a ball of a cell. See, we are in a cell, Pancho.
Pancho not like to be tied up in his cell.
I do not like it either. It's beginning daylight, Pancho. Look, up through that window. The sky is quite light.
Pancho not see the window. Pancho lay on his stomach.
Let's see if I can stretch these bonds enough to slip my hands out of them. There's no use. They got too tightly tied.
Pancho try. No, it's too tight.
Somehow we must free ourselves, amigo.
Pancho got a pocket knife in his pocket. Pancho not can get it.
Oh, that is a thought. Perhaps if I can roll myself over close to you, Pancho, like this. That's not too hard. If I can get a little closer, I'd be able to reach my fingers in your pocket, Pancho, and get that knife.
See, isn't the pocket near you, Cisco?
That'd be easy with my hands behind my back, but I will try. What is the matter?
Pancho, tickle his
Quieto, amigo. Must get out of here. I'll try again. Pancho, I cannot get that knife. You squirm so. Now, hold still. There I have the knife. Now, if I can get it open.
Cisco, get it open now. He got it.
I will try. I think I... See, I have it, Pancho. Now, if I can get the edge of the blade against the rope that ties you... There. Now, hold still, Pancho.
See. It work, Cisco?
Knife is sharp enough.
It work. Pancho feel one strand of rope give way.
See, and there's another.
Now, Pancho, free yourself. The rope is off now, Cisco.
Bueno. Take the knife and cut me free.
I cut you free.
Come on, hurry.
I got it.
Gracias, amigo.
There.
Now we can do something about getting out of here.
Cisco, someone's coming.
See, I hear them. Lie down again, Pancho. Exactly as we were before.
They come with the lantern, Cisco.
If they come in this cell, Pancho, when I give the word, grab them.
See, Pancho, no. Get up.
Ain't come to yet, Red. Let's get him out of here.
What are you going to do with them, Pancho?
I'm going to take him to the polling place, Red. Tied up just as they are. Going to hang a sign on them. Says these hombres campaign for Vincent. I figure folks will take their hands. Be scared enough to vote for our man. Come on, get that door open, Red.
There she is.
Hey. You must have clipped him.
Now, Pancho! Things look different, do they not, over?
Why didn't you look at him close? Why didn't you?
Lie on the floor, face down, both of you. Pancho, tie them.
Pancho like this. Pancho tied him. Pancho, see, they got no pocket knife to get away.
Oh, you were going to put us on exhibition at the polling place, were you, Mumson? That's a very fine idea. Only now it is going to work in reverse.
And they tied tight, Cisco.
Bueno. Before the polls open, we have just time to ask Senorita Vincent to make us a sign and to find a buckboard. Come, Pancho.
Will this sign do, Cisco?
Elect Frank Vincent sheriff. He will drive the bandits out of the county like this. Ha-ha! See, Senorita, that is perfect.
Pancho thinks they see that sign all over the place.
But, Cisco, you're not really going to hitch Fargo and Red Alden onto a buckboard, are you?
I most certainly am, Senorita. Ridicule is the surest weapon in the world to win or lose an election.
Cisco's right, Jane. I'm going to be in the driver's seat of that buckboard.
Dad, you can't. You can't get up out of bed.
You would be wise to take your daughter's advice, senor.
Cisco, I'm feeling fine. That would be the best medicine I could possibly take. Wounds or no wounds, I'm a-riding in the driver's seat.
Pancho thinks it's worth seeing, Cisco.
Well, it should be, Pancho.
What if these banditos make the break?
Ah, they will not, amigo. Two of Senor Vincent's men are riding along beside them with rifles. Hey, look, Pancho, here they come. Look at them.
Get along there, Red. Get along, Fargo. Hey, look, Red. Look what's coming. I'll be a son of a gun if Frank ain't got Fargo and Red hitched into a buckboard.
Senor Vincent is the man you want for sheriff, amigo.
I stuck mine. You sure start to stop mine. Come on, let's give him the landslide.
Oh, Pancho, something tells me Senor Vincent is as good as elected.
Cisco, you're wonderful. You're marvelous. You're an angel.
Oh, now, Senorita.
Yes, you are. So are you, Pancho.
Pancho thinks nobody ever called him an angel before. Pancho go out and see if he can fly. Adios, senorita.
Dad's so happy he got the biggest majority any sheriff ever got.
Oh, I'm very glad for him. I'm glad for you. Well, adios, senorita. Pancho and I must be on our way now.
Not with just a handshake, Cisco.
Well, that is ample reward for me.
Not as far as I'm concerned. Will you come over here, Cisco?
Si, senorita. With pleasure.
Oh, Cisco.
Oh, senorita.
Cisco.
Si, Pancho.
Senor Vincent now the sheriff, no?
Si, he was elected, Pancho.
Oh.
After the election, there was a town meeting, and he was sworn in as sheriff.
How they do this, Cisco?
Well, at the town meeting, someone makes a motion.
Someone make the motion, Cisco? Oh, that's very dangerous.
Dangerous, amigo?
Uh-huh.
Now, how could it be dangerous to make a motion at a town meeting?
Pancho, no, an hombre what was shot that way once.
Oh, come now, Pancho. An hombre was shot for making a motion at a town meeting?
See, Cisco, this hombre gets shot because he make a motion toward his gun.
Oh, Pancho.
Oh, Cisco.
And so ends another exciting adventure with O. Henry's famous Robin Hood of the West, the Cisco Kid. Be sure to listen again for another thrilling adventure of the Cisco Kid. Cisco Kid was played by Jack Mather, Pancho by Harry Lang.
This has been a presentation of OTRWesterns.com, and we hope you enjoyed. Please take some time to like and rate our shows in your favorite podcast application. Follow us on Facebook by going to OTRWesterns.com/Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel by going to OTRWesterns.com/YouTube. And send us an email, podcast@OTRWesterns.com. You can call and leave us a voicemail, 707-986-8739. This episode is copyright under the Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike copyright. For more information, go to OTRWesterns.com/copyright. Have a great day, and thanks for listening.